What's up, you all? And as requested, the one and only Miss Mariah Carey, Prisoner from her first album, I believe, right? Brown Curly hair. Let's get right on into it. Already heavy 80s. Come on, back. Come on. Sing. That's very resonant too. Love that. Is that Mariah's voice? Rapping? I like that. Dang. I love this 80s beat. I ain't gonna front. Beautiful stack. Yeah, I can go. Dang, it's like a slight growl at the under part of understand. Hey. Would always stack belts in the 80s. That is so resonant. Sing. Come on, that was a high jump. Crazy. Oh, those harmonies so warm. Come on. Come on. Beautiful placement. Wide, full, resonant. Sing, Mariah. Sustain. Good guy. Jesus. The beat. I think that is her. Love the harmony. Come on. Put a growl on there. Hey, beautiful vibrato. Come on. Look at that. Super bright high belts. She's on this exercise song. Condescend. I mean, killing this 80s exercise song. Again, no, it came out in the 90s, but 80s is written all over it. You can't. That's one thing you can't deny about that song. Oh Lord, you can't deny about the song. I mean, absolutely. I liked it bad, even though it was giving 80s exercise music. I mean, I wasn't expecting her to give so strong. I should have known better. At the climax and all after, because you know it sounded like it's not a serious like ballad type. I was expecting. I should have known better because it is Mariah Carey still, and this was her debut, so something was different in the water that she was drinking back then. Something was different. I still feel that even though she's still very well balanced and still light and bright towards the end, I have to talk about that. But even just towards her phrasing and doing the first few verses, it's something that was heavier. I don't know if her placement was more chest, or if she was just if I don't know. I don't know if it's something to do with the vibrato. When she was on the first verse, it's just something about it that just sounds heavier. It sounds more, honestly, more soulful, but just heavier and a slightly darker tone, just slightly. But other than that, the high notes super bright, like I said, and just super resonant. I love how they're stacked, and people did that in the 80s. It was kind of common. They stacked their belts like it would be 2 or 3 belts stacked top of their belt. Mariah Carey just one is enough. One is plenty resonance. You stack 2, 3 on there, and it is just extreme resonant. It has an extreme ring to it, but it's not a thin, piercing, grating sound that a lot of people do have when they're a thin, grating, almost painful sound. You can't listen too much with Mariah. I've never had that problem. It's always, even when she's super high, but she hit that super high note. Y'all let me know that exact note and sustained it at the climax, and with that vibrato, a beautiful wide placed resonant just note with beautifully steady vibrato. It didn't just vibrato didn't end up sounding like like a Uzi. She wasn't sounding like you know what I'm saying. Like some vibrato, it gets so freaking sped up for some reason when they're super high up belting like that. They're just super fast, or just none at all, or just too slow. You know what I mean? She's got a beautiful vibrato, beautiful, and it stayed consistent on that higher belt. I appreciate that on that high mixed belt. I love that high mixed belt, and it like I said, it did have a resonant ring, sort of sound to it, but not too grating again. Um, and I just mean the descending runs, super light and fast descending runs. She's on fire. We know Mariah is agile as heck. Just super fire there. I really enjoyed again the blends and the harmonies and the back end vocals and just the warmth. And I want to know if that's Mariah Carey rapping, because some parts I'm like, no, but then other parts I'm like, that kind of sounds like Mariah's tone there, but maybe distorted purposely with the machine to give it this sound. I think it was her. Just they distorted it, but that's funny because I don't think I've ever heard Mariah rap like that before, or you know what I mean, do anything like that before. And y'all let me know, I heard about a rock album that she did a long time ago, but she hasn't released. Y'all let me know if she released any of that yet. Because I would love to hear her on rock and just belting like a mad woman, like she does in a lot of her climaxes, but just most of the song like rock, like them old school rock artists do that. Even the dudes, they be hitting G5s and F5s like it ain't nothing, screaming, but doing it in a way that they can somehow do it for their whole life. They just got the technique for it. I would love to hear some of that because I've heard about that a while ago and I'm just curious about it. Anyway, thank you all for liking, subscribing. Please do for your favorites. Peace.